Hey guys, Corey here with Hip Kit Club and a new scrapbook process video for you. This this process video is me using the January 2018 Hip Kit main kit only. So only the main kit. Um, I'm gonna post like a little quick flip through on Instagram of what was in the main kit so that you can see exactly what I had to use for this kit. And other than white cardstock that I'm pulling in, and then I had some blue paint in my stash that I use later on, those are the only things I'm using. So main kit only, we're gonna see what we can come up with. So go ahead and get started. The first thing I did is I just took some of those awesome papers. The papers are so fun, and I just cut little different strips, and then I'm also using the watercolor stickers to do this. I always do a vertical type of layout, and I'm gonna mix it up here a little bit, guys. I'm starting out with this vertical, and then I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna change this up just a little bit so it doesn't look like everything. I'm gonna go horizontal. So look at that, changing it up. And I'm just gonna use these little strips to, color the background up and to, I don't know, just to make it look pretty. Using lots of different pieces of paper. It doesn't use a lot of paper. It just because the strips are really small, but it does use a lot of colors. So, and when you don't have an embellishment kit that you get to pull from because you're doing a main kit only page, paper is a beautiful embellishment. So that's what we're going for. I did try these watercolor stickers. Like I was just playing around. There's a couple on there that I was like, okay, I'm never going to use these because the pattern was kind of strange, but I went ahead and played around with them, and I just didn't have the patience to sit there and color it in and make it look all pretty. So I'm just using them as white stickers. Might as well. I've got like the black and white striped paper, and I've got the white paper with the black hearts. And so the little stickers in white, they work just perfectly. You know what else I'm going to use is this cool transparency thing. This actually came in with the stickers, the watercolor stickers. I thought it was pretty cool, so I went ahead and put that in there too. Anything to just kind of add bits and pieces of color, and anytime I can put pink into something, heck, I'm all about putting pink into it. So use a little bit more of this transparency and the blue, and then I'm going to be able to move on from these color strips, which is pretty fun. So there's my photo. I'm going to add a couple more little stickers, make these little edges round so that it looks like it goes together. And then these heart stickers from Pink Fresh Studios. I think these are amazing. Of course, I have to put my title down first. But then these stickers are so awesome. So the title of my page is Packed, which basically the page is about these backpacks. So my husband and I realized one time that well, we finally realized it, that when we go to the beach, which is often, that we were just the pack mules, and these kids, they would like sit there and they would bring nothing down to the beach with themselves, but then they wouldn't even bring a towel or a chair or anything. And they would do that because they just didn't want to carry it. And they were so used to us carrying everything for them. So we had this, finally, we had this idea where they each get their own backpack cooler and they have their own water bottle. And we pack everything in their cooler, their towel, their book, they have their hat, they can hang anything from it, and their lunch, obviously. And that's what they get. Anything they have to carry it themselves. We don't carry anything themselves. So my husband and I went from, pulling and dragging a wagon with all kinds of junk in it to him and we carry our own little cooler with our own lunch and beverages in it. We each carry our own chair with a towel in it. And that's it. It's lovely now. Our kids are big enough. They need to take care of themselves just a little bit. Now, in all fairness, I do still pack their lunches, but they can carry it themselves. So I did put some blue splatters on my page just to get a little bit more color around there. I mean, what's a page without paint splatters? So I did that. Make sure to cover up your photo. I've been having lots of these moments where I haven't been covering my photo lately, which isn't very good. And then I just want to add some of these cute little flowers here and there. I just want the small ones though, not the big ones, just to make the page a little bit more tropical since it is a beach page. And I always, even though there are not a bunch of tropical flowers at the beaches that we go to in Florida, I still think of beach pages with tropical flowers in them. So, you do what you can do. So once that was all dry, I did add the date, and this was the date that they were actually there. I went and pulled the info out of the actual photo data so that I had the right day. And then I'm going to just go ahead and keep embellishing just here and there with a few of these cute little hearts. I did get some blue paint on them when I was splattering, but luckily I wiped it off before it dried, so I'll be able to continue to use those without splatters on them later on. I just love all the different colors. They're so much fun. Guys, that is pretty much it. My page is complete. And I just think it's cute and colorful. It's simple, but you know what? Don't ever think that you can't make a great page out of just the main kit. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. And if you want, you can find me creatively on Instagram at Corrie J Creative. Talk to you guys soon.